Welcome to our first edition of Critical Compliance. Today, we will brief you on one of the most discussed features of DOJ's recently updated guidance on the evaluation of corporate compliance programs. What is this feature? Compensation systems tied to compliance. The guidance does not mandate any particular compensation systems. However, if a company finds itself in the department's crosshairs as part of a criminal investigation, this is something prosecutors will review when deciding how to treat the company, including whether to give full credit for an effective compliance program, and federal prosecutors will consider both carrots and sticks. Examples of carrots, in other words, positive incentives, include promotions, rewards, and bonuses for improving and developing a compliance program or demonstrating ethical leadership. Sticks may include deferring or escrowing certain compensation tied to conduct consistent with company values and policies, enforcing forfeiture provisions, and enforcing contract provisions that permit the company to recoup previously awarded compensation if the recipient is found responsible for corporate wrongdoing. In other words, clawbacks. When should clawbacks be triggered? Conviction of a crime is an obvious potential trigger, but other triggers might include a financial restatement, material breach of company policy, failure to supervise or identify risk, or reputational harm to the company. As you can see, some of these potential clawback triggers are clear-cut. Some may be more wishy-washy and open to interpretation. Furthermore, clawing back compensation already paid may implicate a host of federal, state, and even foreign laws and regulations, which can vary from jurisdiction to jurisdiction. In other words, implementing and enforcing clawback policies are complex, tricky, and could be very expensive. According to DOJ officials, clawback policies will be rewarded even if the company is not ultimately successful in clawing back compensation for employees found responsible for corporate wrongdoings, provided that the company has made a good faith effort to do so. Stay tuned for another edition of Critical Compliance, where we explore issues with incentive-based compensation in more detail.